Today we are very privileged in that Team Dimension data have allowed us and granted us access to take a look inside their team truck full of Cervélos and Envy wheels. This is the rest day of the Vuelta A España, and if you just look here, the riders have just got back from their training ride and the mechanics are busy making sure the bikes are ready for the rest of the race. But let's go on inside and have a look at what's in there. Now, as you can see, there's not a great deal of room in here right now, and that is because they've got all of the spare bikes in here, which quite often during the race will live on the top of the cars. Overnight though, they'll put them in the team trucks to make sure they are safe and secure and don't get nicked from the roofs, etc. Back here, we've got a whole host of Continental tubular tyres, as you can see. Never been used before, just there as spares. And we have got a range on the wall here of time trial bikes and road bikes. Cervélo, of course, the supplier, so we've got plenty of the P5 time trial bikes there, as you can see, with the Magura hydraulic brakes. And there's a few different types of road bikes. Most of the team are using these S5s, there's quite a few of them stacked along here, but some are using the California frame, which is a particularly light climbing one. And we've also got an S3, I believe, as well, which Tyler Farrer prefers. That's the red one that's just down there. On the other side, as you can see, are all of the spare wheels for the team. Their wheel sponsor being Envy, so they've got all the different depths right through from the climbing wheels, which are there close to you, to the deep section wheels here at the back. We've got a couple of disc wheels, but I understand that some of the time trial specific equipment is elsewhere at the moment. I'm going to turn my back on you so I can find out what are in these drawers. In fact, I can go that way. Envy handlebars, these are the aero ones. They've got the round ones there as well. And then what have we got further on down? Some spare Magura calipers. And anything else? Spare brake lever. In this drawer, we've got yet more Envy handlebars. It is incredible when you pick a pair of carbon handlebars up and feel the weight of them. Not something you do very often. It really is nothing to them at all. Incredible. This third drawer is full of various physique saddles. So you can see they've got the team colours on a few of them there. Here are a number of different Arione saddles. Again, just incredible when you pick one of these up and realise how light it is. We've got some of the time trial specific ones, the Ares. And then, if I can get that back in. Finally. Let's take a look in this cupboard. Lots of different greases. Their sponsor of the team is Morgan Blue, which I know the mechanics really like. So we've got some lubricants there as well. Like we see in a lot of the team trucks, a plentiful supply of tape. In fact, I don't know if I've ever seen such a big box of different types of tape. Look at all of that. Spare shoes. Ooh. What have we got in here? A heat gun and a grinder. Now, I understand the heat guns are in order to neaten up the cables, so they shrink wrap some plastic around some of the cables to make sure it looks a lot better at the front of the bike there. Another little box of spare parts. I'm not very good at opening things. It's a box of spare parts. What I do quite like on this door here is the way they've arranged in these pipes the various lengths of outer cable that they need. So we've got those down there, shorter ones of course down the bottom in the smaller pipe, and then presume that is a long one. It is. Right, I think that's it for the bike part here at the back. So come and join me in the front and we'll see what the soigneurs do there. Now, if you follow me into this front area of the truck, which is where the soigneurs do their job each and every day, we'll take a look at what they've got inside here. Race food, very important of course. So we've got different types of rice here, sushi, etc. at the bottom, and then all kinds of cereal there at the top, including some nice Cruisley Quaker chocolate muesli. Some ice vests, which is what the riders will often use to warm up before time trials on particularly hot stages, and sometimes if it's very extreme weather they might even use them before a road stage as well. Kinesio Tex Gold, so that is the coloured tape that you'll often see riders have on their knees, for example, or maybe their Achilles, and less often seen because of the jerseys on their backs as well. That's to try and help with injuries and imbalances in the muscles, etc. Toothpaste, not sure I've seen that on a team bus before, team truck should I say. Bottle of wine, always comes in handy. Locked. Locked. Chocolate, and that's about all that is in this drawer. Some Haribo as well, we've got Mars bars, we've got lots of Lindt. Somebody likes a good Kit Kat. Terma, Ambrosius. Bottles, bidon. So they will fill this up from the top hatch here, just put thousands of bottles in ready for the start of a Grand Tour, and then as they go through the race they can gradually pick them out here. Now we're doing this on the first rest day of the world. They've done 10 stages already, and they've still got a pretty plentiful supply of them to get them through the last part of the race. Do love those hatches. Two fridges over here, which given we're on a rest day I reckon are going to be fairly well stocked up. They will have been down to the supermarket. I've got to figure out how to open it first. Other side. So, blueberries, different types of fruit, quite a few cheeses, muesli, quinoa, quark. Not sure if there are any vegetarians on the team or not. What is this? Biska, traditional product of Croatia, 37.5%. Brandy. I bet that's for my friend Tex. And that's it, the Team Dimension data truck for the Vuelta A España. Now I'd like to thank them very much for giving us a privileged look inside what is normally hallowed ground for the mechanics and soigneurs. We've got some more content for you if you want it right now though. In the top corner there is our entire Vuelta A España playlist, and just down there is a tour of the Team Dimension data bus. And if you've yet to subscribe to the channel, the Global Cycling Network, it is free. All you've got to do is click on the globe.